So first of all, NFS and CIFS. Both are network sharing related one only. So, okay, both are network sharing related kind of stuff. Network sharing files and folders related one. Okay, NFS, network file system. Network file system. CIFS, common internet file system. This is also called as samba or SMB. SMB means server message block. Okay, that's the name is that one. It is a samba services, guys. Remember, so I am separately telling this CIFS point. So look at here. So you have a Linux box. Some people call Linux box meaning is Linux system, Linux computer system, or a computer, or a server. Box means one Linux. Okay, like a Linux virtual machine, or a virtual machine. So some people call that one as a Linux box. The question can be like this: how do you transfer a data from one Linux box to another Linux box? So then you will get a doubt, right? So then it is Linux box, right? So here it is Linux box, CFS. So okay, this CIFS or a samba, use it to transfer data and share, not transfer. Transfer means you're copying a file from one location to another location, like FTP we have done, same thing only. Okay, we can share data to Linux and Windows machines also. You can share data printers to Linux and Windows. NFS is also for share data, mainly sharing data to Linux only. Linux to Linux. From one Linux to Linux only. CFS, Linux to Windows. So here we going to configure NFS. Before going to that one, so we have to check few things, and we are going to understand. Guys, this is my Linux 1 machine. Okay, so this is my Linux 1. So currently B17 Linux 1. Okay, so for my second machine, I'm using this B16 Linux 1. Okay, both are there. 17 machine, 16 machine. Only I will differentiate these things with the IP address. So like that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to my first Linux machine. Okay, already it is open here. So this is my IP address. So take the IP address, note down here. So my first machine. Okay. What I'm trying to do is, this is my first machine. I put a name of this machine is Linux 23 because 23 is there. Okay, this is one machine, and this is the server where we can share it, and a client name is this one, right? So this is the client. Yeah, why it is? This is the client. Okay, so copy this IP address. Okay, and paste. So this machine I am putting my name is like this. So this is my client. Originally these machines are B17 machine. This is B16 machine. The name is CTS16. This is B17 machine. Okay. So this is server. This is client. Keep it in mind. Okay. So this is kind of stuff. Now I want to test. Increase the text size because it's very small. Even myself, I can't able to see properly. Okay. Select this custom font, monospace, monobold. Increase to 20 is at least 20 is good, or you can go to 22 is also better. 24 is also better. Now, okay. Now I'm pinging to my server other machine. So 192, 168, 29, 23. Look at this is 29, 23. Okay. Okay, I'm pinging successful. Both are communicate each other. Same goes here. Okay, so this IP address is there now. So then I'm trying to ping from here. Ping -c to 192, 168, 29.137. Okay, so my second PC is 137. I'm pinging from 23. Okay, both are communicating each other. So both are communicating each other. So what is this IP address, guys? 192, 168, 29, 23. What is this IP address? 192.168.29.137. Okay. So I call this one as a 23. Okay. So Linux 23. I call this one as a Linux 137 because based on the IP address. Anyway, B17 or B16. Anyway, remember this is a structure, two machines. I done a pinging, both are communicating each other. Both are in a VMnet 0. Both are in a VMnet 0. Okay, I'm using, both are in a same network, same physical network, same logical network. So purely DHCP part. So both will communicate each other. Both are communicating each other. Pinging from here to here, here to here. Do pinging, so do it. Okay, that is also we have done like this. Linux 23 ping -c2 or c1 or c5, whatever it is you can give. 23 to 137 from Linux 137 ping c3, anything you can take it. 29.23 is also 29.23. Okay, so first ping it, make sure both are communicating each other. Okay, the next one is install. First point is you have to install nfs-util, nfs-tools, nfs-utils. Actually, this is very important. Utils. NFS client. By default, all the Linux machines are NFS clients only. So you have to install those kind of stuff. First of all, you have to install that point. So either you use this one or I will directly use this one only. Okay. In first machine, info. To avoid a confusion, I am directly using virtual machines. Okay, info star nfs star. So you will understand what are the packages are required to install. If you got a doubt what to do, very simple, go like this. Okay, rel or rel 7 nfs. Okay, configuration. Okay, so then you will get some links. You can see access Red Hat TechMint. Always I said no preference. My preference is TechMint. Okay, my preference is TechMint. So you can install certain packages like nfs-util, nfs-util lives, and portmap is also asking you to install a portmap. Okay, so that is how to start, how to run, that kind of stuff is also there. So one by one, it will say what is server name like this. Depends upon your server, these IP addresses will be changed. So you have to write down on the notebook. So what is the things and what are the things we should configure? What are the things we should install? And which machine what to install? That is we have to do it. Okay. Yeah, here it is. NFS meter kind of stuff it is showing. NFS ACL tools, NFS4 ACL tools, NFS utils. Okay, those things only it is showing. So there is no package called NFS. So NFS utils, NFS4, NFS meter. Okay, like this. So the first one is yum install nfs-utils. And utils library also it is showing. So nfs-utils lib. Why it is showing not available? Why it is showing not available? So once again try it here. Package wise. Utils correct only. You can copy paste this also, no problem. apt-get is a Debian and Ubuntu. Yum, guys remember yum means Red Hat, CentOS, Fedora. apt-get means it is Debian, Ubuntu kind of OS. The first one I am trying to install from copy from here only. Either it is already installed or not yet installed kind of stuff. It is already installed. That's why it is showing like that. Okay, already installed nfs-utils. Already installed. NFS kind of stuff is already installed. Okay. Next, portmap. Portmap. It is showing a portmap is also important. Just I'm trying to show you guys why I'm instead of directly typing, why I'm showing a Google search kind of stuff. You know, when you want to do it sometime, you forget the procedure. It is also installed. Okay, it is also installed. Portmap is also installed in PC. Okay, so how to do it? By help of TechMint or any digital version. How to see that one? How to do it in our PC as per our PCs? Okay, so that is important. So what is our machines and all? So what I have done? So I installed yum install nfs-utils. Not a tools. You have to install nfs-utils. Utils live is not there, so then try to install yum install portmap if required. Okay, next systemctl systemctl or services status nfs. The service is dead. Systemctl start nfs. So service is started. You want to enable the service, you enable it. If you don't want enable, no need to enable. Okay. Now again check the status. Service is running and it is enabled. And it is enabled. So once the service is installed, so these are the things you have to do it, right? What is the second one? Always service. What I am trying to see exited. This point we no need to do. Just only the differences you required. So service management. After service, configuration. Okay. Third one is configuration. Fourth one is firewall. Okay. So then we'll go to configuration. What is the configuration, guys? Here clearly listen. Each service having different configurations, right? Here I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to create a folder. Folder name anything, just like a in a slash data. Put a share data. Okay, share data 1, for example, share data 1, that is my folder name, and I have a files. Some files are there, some files are there. Again, I'll create another directory here. I'll create another folder or a directory here. Okay, then I put some other folder like a name. Okay, share data access data 1. Any name, same name, different name, you can put it to avoid a confusion like that. Okay, using NFS, we are establishing a connection between these two things. Using NFS, we establish a connection. It's just a folder. It is just a folder here. It is also folder. In NFS, using NFS, I'm sharing this. So using NFS, I share this folder. I share this folder. Now I access this folder. I access this data from that folder. Okay, I'm sharing from here and accessing from here. Okay, so sharing from here, accessing from here. So by using mount command also you can do it. So using NFS sharing we can do it. So that is called an export. So we'll see that one from here. So first go to Linux 23 machine, means B17 machine. Okay. So what I have to do? So mkdir slash share data 1. I created a directory. Of course, you have to change the permissions also. chmod 777 share data 1, because if others want to access the data, so they can't access the data. So share data 1. So chmod, change permissions on it. Next, exports, export. Okay, that kind of stuff you have to do it. Like you have to export it. You have to edit the export kind of stuff. So in the exports, you have to tell this is my sharing data. Okay, who can able to access. That is a big question always. Who can able to access? For example, you put a star and you put a read and write sync like this. Again, the star represent anyone can access. Anyone can access. What are the IP address? Whatever the IP address it is, like that anybody can able to access. Okay. For example, I specify an IP address 29.137. So instead of this one, I specified like this. Read write sync. I given like this. There is so many other things also there, but I put a read and write. Okay, it means only 192.168.29.137 system can access. So RW means read and write permission mounting is coming. RO read only type. Okay, there's so many other kind of stuff also. sync means sync kind of stuff. You can specify the network also. There is a network also there. So 192.168.29.008 network. Okay, so this is also like a for 192.168.29.0 network access is there. This is you have to verify once more. That is the thing. Okay, so you have to edit this export file. So like this. Okay. See, you have to edit the exports file. You have to put it like this. You can see RW sync no reset kind of stuff is there, like that only. So we'll see here it is. So this is still my server. I'm in my still web server mkdir/share data1 created chmod 777 means give permission, access permission to everyone. Everyone can able to read and write permissions. Okay, ls space -ld/share data1. So it is user is root, group is root, but others can able to read and write. Others can able to read and write because of 777. Next, vi/etc/exports. So press I, then put a what you shared, share data1, and press the tab button. So when you are here, press the tab button and put a star, means to whom you want to share it. Either star or give the IP address. Currently I'm giving IP address. Otherwise, if you want to do it star to share everyone or to share only one client. For example, you want to take a backup and restore kind of stuff, then compulsory one single machine. So escape :WQ. It's like a VA editor only. It's a VA editor itself. Once you are done, show mount. So -E. Okay, export list for this one. List is not showing, so you have to do systemctl restart nfs. Okay, now try. See, this is your sharing details. This is your sharing details. Okay, so you can use like I use in a different manner. So this is check here VI. In a VI editor, so I use like this now. So that is /share data 1 tab button 192.168.29.137 in rw-sync. It is showing show amount is like this, and I put a show amount space -e. It is showing like this. It is showing show amount restart. After restart NFS, it is showing where it is shown. So sharing is completed. Sharing is completed, but before that one, so we have to put some data inside, right? So I have to put a certain data inside. I put a cat double greater or single greater, anything, no problem. In this one, I'm putting some file here. So file name is like a nf1 n file 1. So this is n file 1 file share using nfs. Okay, Control D. So I put a file inside. Okay, so ls/share1. This is the file. Okay, so I put a file inside here. The sharing, so compulsory you need a data inside, right? So that is sharing. Next, client side. Client side access. You have to configure access, right? Client side. Client side. What is client side? Linux 137. Permit is B17 PC. Okay. So here it is again mkdir. So of course make sure that NFS client is there or not. Okay. So mkdir, that is we'll see / access data 1. I create a directory access data 1. Okay. Next. Make sure NFS working and all. Now show mount -e 192.168.29.23. So what are the things we are able to get a sharing from your client? So like that we can do it. Mount root @ 192.168.29.23 / share data 1 to access data 1. Here space -h. Already I told now. So systemctl status nfs. If nfs is not installed, then we have to install it. So first we done this point, we'll do it next. Okay. This is my client side. So this is 16 PC. IP address is 137. So first of all, system ctl status. We need an NFS client. It is inactive. Means NFS is already installed but not active. So then I'm going to start NFS. Okay, start NFS. Next, you want to enable it. Next, check the status. Check the status. Okay. If it is not showing anything, it's giving a problem, then try to install util. Okay, so either you install util kind of stuff, Either you have to install the utils, nfs-utils. This is completely service. So once service is up and running, okay, so what to do? Now it is service is running and it is enabled at boot time. So what to do, guys? mkdir slash access data1. Okay, so created a directory. Next, show mount -e 192.168.29.23. So it is showing some error, port mapper failure, RPC failure, unable to receive error number 123. So then if you try show any troubleshooting kind of stuff, it will take a lot of time. So no need of any troubleshooting. It is an error it is showing, but don't go with this. It's a port mapper related issues. Okay, it is a port mapper related issues. Systemctl status port map. Port map RPC. Okay, so we have to find a service related to port mapper kind of stuff. So don't worry about it. So leave it. It will work anyway. So mount -nfs. Sorry, -t nfs. You have to tell which file system. Earlier we didn't tell which file system for a mounting directories. We didn't tell, but how you have to tell which file system. NFS file system. Root. We are authenticated by root, right? So 192.168.29.23 : which folder you want to access and where you want to mount. So name or a service unknown. Very good, no problem. It's not a big deal. So confirm whether our command is correct or not. So this is the try, but it is not. Or okay, we no need to give root. Root @ is not required. Of course, again it will fail. Don't worry. Why it will be fail? When you are accessing from remote machine, means from different machine, what will be block your network? What will block your network? Means your request. Guys, I'm trying to connect from here to here, right? I'm trying to connect from here to here using this -t nfs like this. I'm trying to connect it. What blocks your connection? I'm trying to establish a connection. Okay, I'm trying to put a NFS request. I'm sending NFS request. What blocks my request? Everybody is sleeping, I think. Tell me, guys. This is my server. What blocks my request? Very good. No one is talking. I have to take the class. That's it. No one is interested to do anything. I will add service. I use service or a protocol also, you can use it. Okay, so successful. Then go to reload. Then go to list all. So NFS is added. Okay. This thing we have to do it in a server side only. Firewall management. You have to do it in a server. Then client side will try. So this is my client. No host to row. Then try again. Now it is no error. No error. Okay. Now ds space -h. So this is the data. So can you see? If we can able to show you like this 40 GB 13% use. This is the directory. ls space / access. See, n file 1 is there. cat / access n file 1. See, it is from my client. I want to put a data double greater / access n file 1. So instead of n file 1, I will put a things like a n file 2. So this is n file 2 from B16. Okay. B16. That is enough. Control D. Okay. So I'm going to my server. Okay. So cat space / share 1 n file 2. It is the data. Okay. So it is a server and client related kind of stuff, right? So then it is showing. This is the output we want. It is mounted now. Next, this part I've done the client only. So server means B17. at /share data1 / n file 2. So it will show this output. So this is your NFS, guys. So very simple configuration, and now one is it is 138. Okay, the client side and server side configurations are there. Okay, I have to put in a WordPad, then it is very easy to configure. Okay, here in a server side, mkdir shared data 1 chmod 7 / shared data 1. So this is on server side. Next, installation is common. Installation is be common /etc/ exports. Otherwise, you can do it like installation yum install nfs utils. Okay, utils. That is enough. Next one is systemctl start nfs. Of course, status is there, start is there, stop is also there. Okay, so then start and enable nfs. Click the yes. That is okay. That is from installation onwards. Okay, so then here it is. Share it, exports. In the exports, you have to tell like this: share data1. Okay, either I'm giving direct IP address 29.137, or you can use star also, no problem. RWSYNC. So this is done. Okay, so once you are done, systemctl restart nfs. Okay, so then put the exports. No. Show mount fne. Okay, next create a file cat double greater / share data1. Okay, n file 1. Okay, create a file. So like this is n file 1 from B17. Okay, or B17 or Linux 23, something. Create like this. See, this is entire configuration at a server side. Client side. Okay, if you want, you can install nfs or make sure it is nfs is there or not. Okay, nfs-util install. It's a completely optional. Important is service must be there. Utils means server side. Okay, generally by default it is thing is there. So nfs start the system. Systemctl enable nfs systemctl. What it is? Status nfs. Okay. Next one is here it is mkdir / access data1. Directory names are anything, no problem. Directory names are anything, no problem. Normally show mount -e your server IP address. It will throw an error also, no problem, so don't worry about it. Yeah, one more thing we forget, that is a firewall. So we'll add that firewall also here. Okay, firewall also we'll add it. So then meantime we will complete this. Mount -t nfs your remote servers IP address, because we don't have any name related communication, / which directory you share name, and you are mounting in a local PC name. Okay, yeah, this is a very big one. So what I'm trying to do is we'll just remove this part. Okay, this part completed, so then I will put it here. That is a very lengthy one. Okay, I think it is like this. It is somewhat better, or you can put it here also. Next, df space hyphen h, sorry, df space hyphen h. Okay, of course firewall is not done, so once we have to done firewall, then only we have to do this. Next, ls space slash access data1, then make sure that you'll find a file called nfile1 is available. I said no, this is, oh, big problem. Yes, I have to type everything. No problem. So meanwhile, I will put a firewall kind of stuff. Firewall hyphen cmd zone equal to public. This is a public zone. And hyphen permanent hyphen add hyphen service equal to nfs. Okay. So okay, firewall hyphen cmd reload. Next one is firewall hyphen cmd list all. Okay, so these are the 3 commands. You have to do it in a server, but we don't get a space for this one. How to manage the space? This also we have to do it in a server side. Is now enough? I think everybody did. No problem. Mount hyphen t nfs 192.168.29.23 slash share data1 access data1. Okay. So ls access data1, make sure nfile1 is visible. Okay. Next, cat double greater slash access data1 slash nfile2, and you can see so this is nfile2 from B17. Okay, so that's it. No, again, no. That's it. Okay, so finally click ls slash share data1, then you will find 2 files. In a server. So we'll find nfile1 and nfile2. Space is not there, so this is the total practical of NFS. Okay, if you are confused with while doing, so this is also, it is very NFS. That's it, guys. So we'll meet you on afternoon.